Good morning, students. I am Anurag Kumar, Assistant Professor in Mechanical Engineering in Rama University, and today I will teach you Introduction to the Automobile Engineering, which is taught in the BTech courses and also in diploma courses in the final year, and in diploma engineering in the final year also. So both courses, diploma and automobile engineering and subject in a BTech in automobile engineering is very important because it is a curriculum courses, and it is also the growth for the directly connected to the industry, and which is the very largest industry in the India and also in the world, is automobile engineering. And you can see where always in the roads there is a different types of automobiles moving on. So in case of the automobile engineering, first we introduce you what is the automobile engineering. Generally, automobile engineering is thing that which any machine or any device which can be propelled by the help of the different engine system, and this engine system will propel the vehicle, and vehicle is generally different types of like LCV and SCV. So LCV means light commercial vehicles, or SCV means a heavy commercial vehicle. But in case of we have seen that there are different types of truckers moving in the road, different types of cars are moving road. So cars in category in the passenger vehicles, that is a PCV, passenger vehicles. Generally LCV, light commercial vehicle, we can see the different types of pickup, different types of AAS or some sumos, like taking the loads on the back side, and this known as the LCV. And SCV, that means trucks, heavy trucks, dumpers. These are the different types of SCVs. So we have consideration only in the just general system of automobile, how the automobile engineering is employed in the particular vehicle. Generally, this is a layout of the diagram where it is a body of a car body. Simply it is a car body. So you can see there are different types of systems existing in this particular vehicle, and this system is not only a particular car, but it not only this car, it generally different types of vehicle, all systems are employed in SCV, LCV, truck, bus, and everything. So we are not going to the motorcycle, but motorcycle is something similar to these systems also. So in case of this car body, first we are going to that engine system, power steering system. This is the main heart of the vehicle. Engine system is generally different types of engine system employed in the car vehicle. First one, engine, different types of engine. First one is the SI engine, and other is a CI engine. SI engine means spark ignition, and other is a CI engine, is a compression ignition engine. But if we categorize this automobile industry to other simply industry, so sometimes it's known as a internal combustion engine and external combustion engine. External combustion is used in the power plant, but internal combustion used in the vehicle. So in this category of automobile engineering, we only use the IC engine, and IC engine further categorized as SI engine and CI engine. And SI engine is spark ignition engine, generally means for the petrol or gasolines, but CI engine is mainly for the diesels. So in case of the engine system in the car, the engine system consists of various parts, generally cylinder, spark plug, and combustion chamber. There are a crank, there are a crankshaft, there are various types of parts available in case of the engine system. And when the fuel is supplied to the engine system, the engine will produce a power, and that power will be transferred to the tire. And there are from the engine to the tire, there are various systems helping to this from power from engine system to the tire. So vehicle will move with the help of only and only engine system. So it is a main that means the main component of the vehicle. So engine system is very important. If engine have some problem, so vehicle will not run. So but there are combination of the different types of system will also the combine to the move the vehicle. If the transmission system not there, then vehicle will not move. Lubrication system is not there, then engine will not work properly. So each and every system will be work as a group, and if one member is a group is exhausted, so the whole vehicle will not work properly. So that means the work properly, that means the vehicle will not move perfectly or efficiently. So in the case of the engine system consists of the engine or cylinder or piston or crank, etc. So these are the engine, cylinder, piston, crank. These are combination of the cylinder, piston, and crank. Piston will be help as up and down motion in the cylinder. So when the fuel is supplied, the piston will move up and down and BDC to TDC. So there is a power generation and the combustion will be take place. And when the combustion will take place, the vehicle will move. So next is transmission system. After the engine system, the engine system, so crankshaft is moved and crankshaft like a rotation take place, and that rotation will transfer to the another system, and that is known as the transmission system. In the transmission system, there the first thing is the clutch. The first thing is the clutch, and that clutch will be combined with the flywheel which is under the engine system. After engine system, crank will after the flywheel, and flywheel will absorb the energy of the engine, and then flywheel will be connected to the clutch, and that clutch is the primary device or primary component which is particular the transmission part of the transmission system. And after the clutch the transmission system will be activated. That means this is the flywheel, and then before this is the engine, and flywheel will make connected to the clutch, and then this is the complete transmission system. This is transmission system. Okay, so when the clutch will be connected to the flywheel, the clutch will has as a property that is can be disengaged and engaged when we require as the vehicle will not move. So here are the three pedals. In case of you have seen that in the car, in the truck, there are three pedals, that is the accelerator, one is the clutch, another is the brake. So the clutch will engage and disengage from the power source. After the clutch is engaging to the power system, the clutch will activate, and clutch activated to the transmission system. And after the clutch, that is the gearbox. That gearbox contains the gears, types of gear like first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, final gear, and sometimes is the reverse gear. So first gear, second gear, third gear, and fourth gear, all the gears in combined in the gearbox, that is the transmission system. And the gearbox will make provide a facilities to the vehicle move as fast as you can, as slow as you can. So this gearbox is very important, as the person or driver needs to the vehicle as a fast, then gear will be the fourth or fifth or maybe different types. Today is the 9th speed of gear is available in the trucks and heavy vehicles, and then Ferrari where the 7th or 8th gear system is available. So you can see that the transmission system will be part of we have the part of clutch, gearbox, and then transmission system is attached after the gearbox. After the gearbox, there is a propeller shaft. And this shaft will move the power from the gearbox to the rear wheels. One is the front wheels. Here is the front wheels, and another is the rear wheels. So if the power is transmission from the gearbox, the transmission system, and transmission system have the propeller shaft, the gear power will be moved from the gearbox to the propeller shaft. This is the propeller shaft. You can see this is the propeller shaft, and this propeller shaft connected to the differential. Here is the differential. This differential will provide the motion of the rotatory in this direction, and this differential will change the motion from 90 degree or from 90 degree. This is the 90 degree. So this is the 90 degree from this motion to convert the motion like this, if this is a motion like this, and this motion will be like this. So differential has the gear, that is the sun or planet gear, will make a motion from the perpendicular to the alongside motion will do the perpendicular motion to the rear wheels. So differential has the different types of gear. So it is a important thing. That means the propeller shaft is the longitudinal direction and the rear axle is the perpendicular direction. So the differential will act as a changing of the motion from alongside perpendicular direction to the long side direction. So propeller shaft has part of that gearbox. That means the gearbox and the engine system as the far away from the rear wheel, so that the propeller shaft will have a very long shaft, very long shaft, to that this distance will be come to the close together due to the propeller shaft. And this propeller shaft will important thing, they make a distance from front wheel to the rear wheel, this propeller shaft. Okay, so this is the transmission system. After that, the lubrication system. Lubrication system is important thing because these all the parts are moving. In case of the all the parts are moving, engine there is a moving, propeller shaft is moving, there are gears in the gearbox, the gearbox is moving, and there are different types of moving parts. So these needs a lubrication. Without lubrication, the parts will be stick together and the parts will not move properly, so that the lubrication system is important. So here is the different types of lubrications also available. So lubrication system for the parts and lubrication system for the engine. So lubrication system for the engine is generally we can see that there are SAE 250 oils are used, SAE 40 oils are used. So lubrication system for the different parts and all lubrication system for the engine are different thing. So lubrication system in case of the engine, so we can directly use the lubrication system in the engine, and for parts we have to just open the parts and we have to lubricate manually. But in case of the engine system, engine system lubrication is already atomized. Atomized, that means once we have put the lubrication oil in the tank, and the lubrication will be take place automatically. Next is the cooling system. Cooling system is important thing because when the engine is run at the high speed or the slow speed or some inclined motion, so the engine has to make the power more strong and needs the more strength. So it has very hot phenomena, very warm thing will be generated in case of the engine at a high speed, at inclined speed, inclined motion, and at slow motion or in slow that is a very heavy load. So in these three cases, the engine will be warm up very high and as the normal temperature. So cooling is very important, otherwise the engine will be seized. So cooling system, where the cooling fluid will be provided in case of the engine. So cooling system will be provided, different types of cooling system is available. Next is the exhaust system. When the combustion will be take place in the engine, so there are different types of smoke will be generated, and that smoke will be throughout to the environment, and that if the smoke directly throughout the environment, then these will be affect our environment quality, environment air quality. So we can provide a proper filtration of the exhaust. So this exhaust system will provide a proper filtration, a proper fluid motion. That means the combustion gases generated from the engine. That means after the combustion, exhaust gases will be generated, and exhaust gases will be moved from the silencer or some filter provided, and after it the silencer or some provided at the back side, sometimes provided the front side, or sometimes provided the directly environment. If you can see in the tractor, the exhaust will be directly upward direction. In case of you see the bus or truck, it can be front side. In case of the cars, it can be in the rear side. So before throughout to the environment, the exhaust system will be filter out the burnt gases or combustion gases, filter properly or remove the SO2 or CO2 particles, and that means the SOx particle or CO2 particles, so that the environment cannot be harmed extensively. So exhaust system is a very important system, part of the combustion. Then the steering system. If the vehicle is moving, on the road, then the proper guidance of the driver to the move in the right turn, left turn, or sometimes the drifting is also sometimes provided, so that the steering will be important to the control of the front wheel to the handle to the hand, from the hand of the driver. So steering system will be started from the hand of the driver, that is the driving wheel, to the front of the wheel. So steering system in the last decades the only for the front wheel, but now today the front wheel system also having the steering, and also the rear wheels driving is also available. So four wheel drive in case of the steering system today is only not only the front wheel, but in case of the rear wheel. Sometimes the vehicle is moving in the left direction, so in the last it should be moved like this. So steering, it is important. Okay, so when this is moving, then this is the left side, so first front wheel is going to left side, then the rear wheel should be moved in the right side. So the proper traction is available in case of the steering system is working properly. So steering is a very important thing. Next is the body system. The body system consists of the doors, the ceiling, and the bonnet, or the doors and back doors, or some this windscreen, and also the lighting arrangement. And lighting arrangement, that means light where is the fitted lighting, and the backside doors, and there are different types of bodies available, body parts available. So the body system is important. When body system is just used for only and only to provide the comfort of the passengers in case of the passenger vehicle, and also for the driver in case of the SCV and LCV. But and sometimes the load body is available, like tractor is the load body, and like dumper there is a load body. So the load body should be important for the case of the SCV and LCV, and for passenger vehicle. So comfort will be provided in case of the body system. So body system is generally known for the luxury part. Okay, next is the 8 support system and chassis system. Support system nothing but is a chassis. So remove the body parts, and provide the engine system, transmission system, lubrication system, cooling system, exhaust system, steering system, but not body system. All and the lighting system will be available, electronic system is available. So all the system consists of the chassis, and this chassis is nothing but it supports the all load of the body, all load of the vehicle. Like suppose if the body will be available, the body load, then the gearbox load, then engine load, then the transmission part load, and lubrication load, transmission system load, cooling parts like radiator and something else, exhaust system, silencer load. Each and every part will be supported by the chassis. So when we purchase the trucks, you can see when sometimes the road have trucks without any body, just there is a tire, just driver seats only, it are moving. So these bodies, this support system consists of all the parts except the body parts. So this is a chassis system, is a complete automotive vehicle, along with removing the body system. So the chassis is very important thing. Chassis has the different types of beam which can support the load, and chassis has the different types of beams and I beam, like axle have the I beam, or front axle has the I beam. This is the this tube has the rear axle tube will be available. So support system, as these are the parts. Okay, next is the lighting system. Lighting system is a different lighting system available, like a front headlight, some backlight, some dipper, some indicators will be there, some internal under the body, in the body there is a roof light and some mirror light. So there are different types of lights available in the vehicle. So lightning system will be consist with the part of the electronics and electrical system, but the lighting system is different from the electronic system. Electronic system connects the lighting system to the vehicle, but electronic system will provide all the electronics from the engine, from the dynamo, from the sensors, from the switches, from the LCD screen. There are different types of systems which is activated by the help of the electronic system. So lightning system is only provide the lighting of the vehicle, either it is a front light, either the headlight, either the roof light, either the indicator, is everything consists which is the illuminate in the vehicle known as the lightning system. But electronic system consists of the including the lightning system and with sensor, with different types of control body like a driving panel, that is speedometer, some gauge, some sensors, engine sensor, cooling sensor. These are the sensor will be activated by the electronic system, and this electronic system will be provided by the, this electronic system will be connected to the battery, and battery system battery under the electrical system, and the battery will be provided the each and every parts to the electricity. And electricity will be goes to the different types of sensor and the ignition switches and etc. So electrical electronic system will complete the body. So total 1 to 10 systems will consist will make a body a perfect automotive vehicle, along with the luxury, along with the high speed vehicle, along with the load body vehicle. So these systems is a very important part for an automobile. So automobile engineering consists of the study of these all the systems, particular vehicle system. So if any student will study these types of the system for an automobile, so he can understood how the automobile work and how the automobiles or vehicles move, and how the automobile or vehicle will maintenance, how the automobile vehicle will just manufacture or production. So today is this is the end of the lecture. So next lecture will be discuss about the different types of systems. First will be discuss, next time we will discuss the engine system, power steering system, power system, or next then transmission system. So one by one we will discuss the next lecture. So okay, thank you so much.